Okay, so let's just see how much you remember from the long weekend. All right, writing the equations of a line. All right, your test is going to be on Wednesday. So let's make sure we knock this out. Should be relatively easy as we're going down the first 20 problems because it's just a repeated process. One is just write the equation in point slope and slope intercept, and then you have parallel lines, you have perpendicular lines. All right, so here we go. Number one. First thing I want everybody to do is I want everybody to write down the two forms, right? So we have y equals mx plus b. That is called slope intercept. All right, the reason why that's called slope intercept is because m represents what?
The slope.
Slope.
And b represents intercept.
And b represents, thank you, the y-intercept. All right, that's what that means. All right, the next one is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And of course, that is called point slope form because, again, it gives you a point and a what? Slope. All right, again, keep in mind that x1, y1 is the point, and we would say that the slope is m. All right, so those are the two forms that you're responsible for. All right, does anybody have any questions? All right, so now let's go ahead and show you how simple this is. I'm writing in what form?
Point slope.
Point slope form, which is good. All right, that's the easiest one. All right, so here we go. I want it in point slope form.
Y minus.
Here we go.
Y minus 5 equals 2/3 parentheses x plus 1.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Very good. All right, anybody have any questions with that, or did anybody forget that? I gave a lot of problems, all right, just because I want the repetition. I want the repetition. All right? So all we're doing is writing the equation. All right, so now we're going to go number 2. What?
I was going to ask you a question.
Okay, number 2.
It's y plus 4 equals -2, and then parentheses x minus 7.
Beautiful. Okay, now that, of course, we would say is not the final answer because we want it in what? The slope intercept form. So we have to now convert that over to slope intercept. All right, so to do that, all I have to do is distribute the -2. Distribute the -2. So y plus 4 equals -2x plus 14. And then what?
And
Then what?
then you have to subtract 4.
Subtract 4. Wow. How does it feel?
Good.
Should. Subtract 4. So now we have y equals -2x plus 10. And that's my answer. All right. Now remember, there's nothing I can do unless you tell me you're not sure about something. Anybody have any questions with number 2? All right, Gray, you're up. Number 3.
Okay, so it would be y, okay, y minus, or it
Yes.
would be y equals -6 parentheses or x minus 6.
Shh.
Oh wait, no, that's not.
Come on, don't be sorry. Just
X plus 5.
yes, thank you. All right, now he is absolutely correct. It's kind of silly to say y minus 0. But I'm gonna go ahead and put y minus 0 for everybody else. I would want you not to write it. All right, I would want you not to write it. All right, because that just means you understand. All right, but again, I just think that's kind of easy, guys. All right, you have two forms. All right, two forms. All right, next. Write the equation line in slope-intercept form. All right, Ms. Jacobson, you're up. What do I have to do first? There you go. You have to find the slope. Thank you very much. So M equals, again, I'm going to write it for everybody. Okay, so now how do I find the slope? Right? Yes.
Over -1 minus
Perfect. So what is that?
3 over -7 -3.
Yeah, so we don't say 3 over -7, we just say -3/7. You okay with that? All right, now go ahead, write me the equation. Shh. Beautiful. All right. That is excellent right there. That is excellent right there. And now we just have to realize that we're not in slope-intercept form. Agreed? So now we're going to do that. All right. Distribute the -3/7. Distribute the -3/7. And what do I get?
5 minus 10 equals
I know, -3/7. Perfect. Now your last step, I have to do what?
get rid of the 10.
Right, so what do I have to do?
Add 10.
Okay, I want everybody to stop and listen now. I'm adding 10. Some of you still aren't good with fractions. If I'm adding 10, I need to get a common denominator. The common denominator is 7. So how many 7s are in 10 holes? 70. That is correct. Think of it. 7 pizzas. You cut them into 7 slices. That means you have 70 pieces. All right, for some reason that didn't click with some of you. I'm adding 10. If I add 10, 10 is the same as 70 over 7. Now I have a common denominator. So now my final answer is go. Anna, what do we got?
Y equals -3/7 at 67.
Right. Yeah, 67 over 7. Now, again, can you do that on the calculator? Yes, I don't want you to do it on the calculator. I want you to say, obviously, -3/7 plus 77 is 67/7. -3/7 plus 77, that's right. That's why it's good. Think about it first. Think about it first. All right? What?
Isn't it, so it's -1. Wasn't 6 and 7 wrong?
She chose this one. She chose the second point. You can choose the first point. Are you going to get the same answer? Yes, you are going to get the same answer. Do I need to show you that, or are you good? What?
I'm good.
All right. Again, someone was trying to say, well, what if I chose the other point? Are you going to get the same answer?
Yes.
Yes. The point slope answer isn't, or it doesn't look the same, but it is the same. All right? Anybody have any questions?
How would you do it on your calculator? Like, if there was ever an instance where you don't know.
We're not using the calculator right now. All right? The calculator cannot write that equation from y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1.
Well, I meant like as in the -3/7 plus 10.
That's what you do on your calculator.
I know that's, I'll just ask you.
No, you just type in on your calculator -3 divided by 7 plus 10. I mean, you told me how to do it. And then math, enter.
Okay.
What?
I was gonna ask you.
No. What?
Number.
All right. Anybody have any questions with number 4? Anybody have number? I'm happy with what we're doing right now. I'm just going around the room picking people. All right. Number 5. Now this one we want in point slope form, which makes it a little bit easier. Hunter, have you done one yet?
No.
All right, I'll let you do this one. Go.
Okay, so you do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1.
I feel like everybody should just get in the habit of writing that out. If you want to make an A on the test, I promise it's easy. All right, nothing's different. It's going to be the same exact questions with different numbers. Go.
So, wait, I messed up. Oh, yeah, no, so it's 6/2.
How did you get that? Shh, no one's asking you.
Wait, no, it's 5, or it's, I don't know why, I messed it up.
I'm just asking a question. I'm not saying you're wrong. I want you to tell me how you got 6/2.
Okay, so you have 6 because 13. Wait, no.
13 minus what? You're good.
7 minus 7.
Yes. Over.
5 minus 3.
Come on, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I don't know how to get there. All right, now 13 minus 7 is obviously
6.
over,
2.
which is
1 better. 3.
6 divided by 2. Today is,
Yeah, it's just
I know. It's funny watching you squirm. All right? Oh my gosh. All right, who cares? No one's watching. All right, so now write the equation for me.
So then you would do y minus 13 equals 3 parentheses x minus 7.
X minus
X
what?
minus 5.
All right, that is one possible answer.
But you could also
Go ahead, or go.
you would do the same thing except instead of 13, 7, and instead of 5, 3.
Well, I'm wanting the answer.
Okay, y minus 7 equals 3 parentheses x minus 3.
Wow, brilliant. Thank you. All right, you have to put one or the other. You don't have to write them both. One or the other. You don't have to write them both. All right, here we go. Tucker,
Alright, so
number 6.
yeah, you're doing the slope intercept, so you wanna do m equals y2 minus y1.
Good, I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
All right, what is that?
So you wanna do, m is equal to -4 plus 1. And over -1 minus 1.
Good job.
So you go and you have -3 over 0.
Over what?
Oh, -3 over -2.
Which is the same as?
-3 over -2 is the same as 3 over 2.
Good. So now write the equation.
So you do y plus y plus 1, and so y plus 1 is equal to and then -4.
Whoa.
Or-
Like you skipped. What is the slope?
Oh, 3 over 2.
And then what?
3 over 2, comma, x plus 1.
X plus 1?
Yes.
No, we're using the first one, I thought. Shh. are we using the first point? Not the
Oh,
second?
yeah, sorry.
So it'd be
Minus
what?
one. Minus.
X minus 1. And is that the answer?
No.
No, it's not the answer because we want it in highlight, slope, intercept. So now you have to distribute the 3 halves.
Yeah.
Shh, shh, shh. I'll let you ask in a minute.
So, and then you have y plus 1 is equal to 3 over 2x minus
Minus what? 3 halves times 1.
3 halves.
Now what?
And then you subtract by 1.
And then when I subtract 1, how many halves is that?
That's 2 halves.
Yes. So my final answer.
Final answer is 1 half.
Y equals.
Y equals 3 over 2x minus.
Be careful. Minus what?
Minus 1 half.
Negative 3 minus 2.
Yeah, 1 half.
No, don't correct me. Negative 3 minus 2.
Oh, 5. 5 over 2.
Thank you. Negative 5 over 2. All right, now again, it's the same process, same process. I prefer that you try it without a calculator. Try to know the numbers without a calculator. All right, and then if you're like, oh, fractions make me nervous, you should find out how to do fractions before you make it to 9th grade. You should be a master of fractions. I don't mind you using a calculator, double check and verify your work. All right, but in class, I prefer we just do the fractions together. Now what?
I got you.
I knew you would figure it out. You just got to be patient. All right, Mr. Caruso,
Where did you get negative 2 over 2 from?
the same place I got 70 over 7. I'm subtracting 1. I need a common denominator. 1 is how many halves? I don't know why you're saying it like that. 1 pizza. If we cut it in half, how many slices do we get?
2.
There you go. That's why 1 is 2 halves. I tried to show you right over here. I don't know if you were watching me. I wasn't too confident about that. You understand that or not?
Yep.
Because you're going to do it again in a minute. What?
So for like the y plus 1 and then the x minus 1, we plug in the x1 and the x2.
I don't know what. I'm trying to figure out what you just said.
Like you put the first x, like the positive 1 next to the y, and then on the
No, I did not do that at all. This right here is the x. That went into this x right here. This is the y. It went into this y right here.
okay.
I thought that at first.
Yeah. But we know that's why you write down y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. True? See it now. Okay. Reagan. Come on, kiddo. I want to hear you. All right. What's true about parallel lines? Shh. Yes, they don't intersect, but there was something special about lines that are parallel. No, put your hands down. What was true about parallel lines? It had to do with their slopes. Huh? Zip it. I know that. Slopes of parallel lines are what? In math, are the same. And what does the same mean in math? They are what? Equal. So what is the slope of this line right here? Say it. 3. Come on now. How do I know it's 3? Because it's following y equals mx plus b. Reagan, m is the what? Slope. That is correct. You're writing this information down. If you're uncertain, write information down. So I'm going to write the parallel symbol. Slope of the parallel line would equal what, Reagan? Yes, you're asking questions. Just tell me, what's the slope of the parallel line? 3. Thank you. All right, what line or what point is it passing through? What point is it passing through? Yes. Now, what I'm trying to tell you right now, Reagan, is every time you write an equation, you need a point and a slope. Every single time. You have to identify the slope and you have to identify the point. Now, if you can identify the point and you can identify the slope, you should be able to write the equation because we just did it 6 times. So this is the 7th time now. All right, you're up. I want you to tell me. We're writing it in point slope form. Can you tell me the point slope form?
Y minus y1 is x minus x1.
Yay, you're almost there, girl. Come on now. Let's do it.
So y minus -7.
Now, is that the x? Is the 7 the x or the y?
Oh, that -1.
Yeah, so we're going to say, and I'm going to even accept that, y minus -1
Y
equals,
equals 3 parentheses x minus 7 or
My-
5.
you keep saying 5. This has nothing to do with the problem. The point. What is the x coordinate of the point?
7.
What kind of 7?
Negative.
Come on, girl. -7. You hearing me? Now, do we write double negatives?
Now put adding.
So what? Now write the rest of the equation. I want the new equation. What is it?
Y plus 1 equals 3 x plus 7.
I'm telling you, you can do that if you want. Right? You have to want to do it. And that should be every single time. That's how you work it. And some of you guys don't understand what I'm fussing at. I'm fussing at as I ask you questions, and I would expect you, if you don't know or you're confused because you want to be great, is to write information down and refer back to it. I don't care if you have to refer back to your notes. But make the notes. Come on now, Reagan. Speak up when you don't know something. All right, you just did that pretty good. All right, let's hear you, Max.
So -2 would be the slope.
Good, so right there, slope of the parallel line equals -2. What point am I passing through?
-3.
Okay, write the equation.
Y minus
Stop.
-2.
Where is -2 coming from?
So I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay, so that's good. Good place to start. I want you to write the equation line. Y, the first thing you're gonna do is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Now, no, listen, Max, this goes for everybody else who thinks everybody else is like watching you. Oh my gosh, I don't know something. It's not true. Nobody cares. There's no reason to sit there and not know something. That's what I don't understand. All you have to do is raise your hand and say, man, give me some help here, please. I'm sorry, I haven't been paying attention. I would much rather you own up and say, just give me some help, and I don't mind helping. I do understandably get a little frustrated when we're on problem number 8 and you're telling me you don't know, right, Max?
Yeah.
That's frustrating. All right? So come on now. Do you understand that equation? Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1.
Y minus -3.
Yes.
2.
Hold on. Whoa, now you got to slow down. Y minus what?
-3
Good.
equals 2.
What kind of 2?
-2. X minus 5.
Now, Max, I'm telling you, it's just not that hard. I'm telling you, math, and I mean this all since, if I can do math, literally, anyone can do math. Anyone. Now, do we want the double negatives?
No.
No, so make that what?
Y plus 3.
Good. Okay, now, that would be the correct answer if we did what? Point slope form, but they want it in what?
Can you
Slope
start off-
intercept.
Can you just start off doing that? Yeah, you have to do that.
I don't care what you do. If you get them all right, then you
Yes,
got
you don't have
100.
to start with that, can you just start with?
I don't care. I just told you. I don't care. Or I know, believe it or not, everyone in here, I know everyone's ability. 100%. All right? I know some of you take shortcuts. You don't have to tell me that. I know. All right? So now, Max, are we done?
No.
No, we have to do what?
You need to,
It's called distribute.
sorry,
Distribute the what?
the negative.
That's right. Distribute the -2. Now distribute that -2.
It's 10.
Y plus 3. Distribute here first. What's -2 times x? No.
Sorry, negative.
-2x. Right? -2 times x is -2x. Right, Max?
Yes.
Now, -2 times -5.
10.
Positive 10. Max, seriously, I taught you distributed property in 6th grade.
Yeah. I don't know.
Seriously.
I was thinking the 2 and the 10, I was thinking.
Now you're good. That's all I care about. Now you understand, right? All right, now what do I have to do with the +3?
Minus 3.
-3. I'm doing that for you. It's not necessary to put -3. Final answer, y equals what?
Y equals to -2x plus 7.
Now, I wish everyone in here would say, man, that's truly not that hard.
Yeah.
It's really not. If you're sitting there struggling, I can't help you any more than I am. You have to learn to write things down. Do the homework every once in a while. And it's not that difficult. We've done 40 or 50 problems. There's just no reason for some of you to struggle. All right, you're struggling because you don't want the help. What?
If I forgot to put the M parallel equal.
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care. All right, I can do this all in my head. I can just tell you the answer. Some of the people in here can just tell me the answer because I'm trusting them. But if you give me a wrong answer and you don't have any work, then it's all what? It's all wrong. If I can go back and say, man, you just missed that negative, I can take off 1 point. I don't care about that. I don't care about careless errors. I care about, do you understand the process? All right, work out, the details are for those who want to make A's. All right, that's it. All right, Sean, go. What's the slope of the parallel line?
3/5.
Good. Uh-oh, you got an easy one. Because, Sean, what is this called?
That's just horizontal line.
No, it's a point, first of all. What is that point? That point is called a special point. It's the what?
Y-intercept.
Yes, it is the y-intercept. Make yourself a note. Because I'm writing it in what? Slope-intercept form. So I need to find out what B is. So in this case, B is what?
-1.
B is -1. All right, yes, -5 is the y-intercept to this line, but I'm writing a whole new line. And I want everybody to tell me 0, -1 is the y-intercept. So now I don't have to do the point slope. I can just write the equation. What is the equation? Do you know?
Y plus 1 equals 3/5 parentheses x minus 5.
X minus what?
5
No,
1
0. We're using that point, 0, comma, -1, right? You hear me or not? Put your hand down and listen. Sean, do you understand why it's -0?
I mean, I thought it was the.
I know it doesn't matter. What you said was wrong. I'm asking you, do you understand why it's wrong?
Yes.
Okay, because we're using the point 0, -1. So now we want it in slope intercept. So now what do I do?
Y equals 3/5 x -1.
Yeah, so what I was trying to tell you, Sean, we don't need to use this form. Is it okay to use that form?
Let's go to the-
Is it okay to use that form? Yes, it just takes me a little extra time to get to this step right here. But what I was trying to tell you is because this is the y-intercept, I already know b equals -1, and I already know the slope is 3/5. So I could have just written y equals 3/5 x minus 1 and be done with the problem. That's what I was trying to tell you. What?
Why don't we write in parentheses on the last one for our next
Because 3/5 times x and 3/5 times 0,
one? Oh, okay.
right? What?
It's the y-intercept because the x-intercept is 0. So
Because the x coordinate is 0.
Yeah. So if the y coordinate was 0, it would be the x-intercept.
Wow. Starting to talk like a math person.
So
Right, that's exactly right. I mean, we've been saying it for 2 weeks now. That's what that means. That's why I'm trying to tell you guys. I say it over and over and over. It's truly not that difficult. X-intercept means where it crosses the x-axis, which means the y is 0. The y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis, which means the x value is 0. All right, you don't even have to know that, right? But it's just good to understand that. All right, now, how much time do we have?
Like 8 minutes.
Okay, so listen, I want to circle 10. I want to circle 11. I want to circle 12. And I want you to do those for homework. All right? Because now I want to talk about perpendicular. All right, Reagan, you paying attention still? All right, so perpendicular. Cripple. Yeah, you.
oh,
Can't walk and chew gum, apparently.
Okay.
What is the slope of the perpendicular line?
-4/3.
Yes, -4/3 is the slope of the perpendicular. Anybody have any questions with that? Reagan, parallel, slopes are the same. Perpendicular, you have to do the negative reciprocal. So you're looking at this 3/4 and saying, well, that slope is 3/4. So the slope of the perpendicular is the negative reciprocal. That is the symbol for perpendicular. So you write that down. And we're passing through what point, Lily?
-5/3.
-5/3. Beautiful. Now, we want the equation in what?
Point slope.
Okay, point slope. This is the easy one. Go.
Y -3 equals -4/3 x plus 5.
Wow, that is it. We're done. The end of the problem. That's it. Nothing to it. Parallel, equal slopes. Perpendicular, negative reciprocals. All right, Trimble, number 14. What is the slope of the perpendicular?
Slope is 3.
3. What point? What are we passing through?
5 and then the 3.
So write the equation.
Y plus 3 equals 3 parentheses x minus 5.
Beautiful. So we're not there. All right. So now what do I have to do?
So 3 times x is 3x. We're at y equals 3x plus -15.
Now what?
Subtract 3. So y equals 3x plus -18.
Yeah, we don't need to do plus minus anymore. All right, just negative 18. Really good. Really, really, really good. All right, Angelina, help me. Uh-oh.
Wait, so what's
Subtracting 3 from both sides, is that what you're having trouble with?
yeah, so you get 15, and then you go minus,
Negative 15 minus 3.
yeah.
Angelina, go. Slope of the perpendicular is
Negative 7 over 4.
-7/4. Uh-oh, why do you have an easy one?
Because I'm just doing the, oh, wait, it's 0, so it's like no solution.
No, what is this called? What is that called? Don't tell her. Refer back to your notes.
Oh,
On-
it's like a horizontal.
No, refer back to your note on number 9. What is 0, -1 called?
Oh, the y-intercept.
Why is it the y-intercept?
Because it has zero.
For what?
So, like, the y.
Which one is it on? Which one is first?
0,
So what letter comes first? X or Y?
y,
That's when you're doing slope. We're not doing slope.
oh, then x.
Then X. You seriously, you understand what I'm saying, right? Come on now. This is a point right here. I want you to think about this. This is a point, right? Normally it's not a big deal, but the problem is much easier if you can recognize that that's the y-intercept.
Okay.
Why is it the y-intercept? Because the x is 0.
Okay.
So now I'm going to go down to this problem. Why is this one nice?
Because it's the y-intercept.
There you go. Because it's the y-intercept, b equals what?
0,
No,
-1.
b equals -1. Remember, your y-intercept is always 0b. You should be making your notes if you don't know that. Right? Again, making yourself notes. I'm not expecting you to remember all that. So now we have the b value and we have the slope. So what can I write?
Y equals 7 over 4 minus 1.
That's it. All right, you forgot the x. All right, don't forget the x. Anybody have any issues with that? Anybody have any issues? Any issues? Okay, 16, go. You're up. Why is this one all kinds of problems?
Because it's 3x plus y.
Yeah, so what do I have to do with the 3x?
Subtract 3x.
Yes, move it over. Thank you. That was a good job. So y equals what?
Negative 3x plus 8.
Negative 3x plus 8. So now I want the slope of the perpendicular. Come on.
1 over
1 over 3. Is this the y-intercept?
3. No.
No, thank you. It's not the y-intercept. It's not the y-intercept. So now write the equation.
Y equals 1/3.
No, 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 no. Oh, yeah, I like you. I like you. I'm going to put y minus 0 for everybody else. You hear me? You don't have to. I like that. Y minus 0 equals, go.
1/3 x minus 5.
Yay. Is this point slope?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, that is point slope. That is your answer. Do I need minus 0?
No.
No, I don't need minus 0, but it's there to show you that it's the y value of the point. It's the y value of the point. This one was harder because you had to solve for y. U, 17. Here we go.
So you would,
Uh-oh, I got all kinds of problems here, right?
yes,
So I have to do what?
minus x.
Minus x. Thank you so much.
So then it becomes 10 minus 5. No.
Look up there on the board and make sure. You're doing good. You move the x, right? So it's negative x.
Oh yeah, negative x.
Now what do I have to do?
Move the y.
No, the y has to be a 1.
Leave by 5.
Yes, what kind? Okay, we're going to knock this out. Divide by -5, divide by -5, divide by -5. Please look up. y equals 1/5 x minus 2. Great, what?
I had a question. Okay, on the question before this,
Go, come on, let's go.
for the negative 3x, where did that go?
It doesn't go anywhere.
You flip it.
I need the slope
Okay.
of the perpendicular. So the slope of the perpendicular would be 1/3. All right, come on, guys, stay with me for a second. All right, the slope of the perpendicular for this one would be what? -5. So the equation would be y minus 2 equals -5 times x minus 4. Is that the equation I want?
No.
No. So I'm going to distribute y minus 2 equals -5x plus 20. Add 2. Y equals -5x plus 22. Great. What happened to the 1/5? I used it to find the slope of the perpendicular. Is that a better answer?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Now, listen, tomorrow I'm going to start on the SATs, number 23, which means I want everyone else to finish all the ones that we didn't do before the SAT. Is everybody clear on that? All right. And if you don't know how to do it, you got to come see me in the morning. All right, come see me. Today was really good. Hopefully you feel much better about writing the equation.
Wait, so we did 10, 11, 12, and then.
Whatever we didn't do, up to the SATs. All right, Xavier, hopefully that was good for you. Have a great day, man.
You too.